If you've never been to a UFC live event, there is an indescribable tension when there is a belt on the line.
Yes.
Oh, he goes high. Look at that.
Oh.
That one got Adesanya's attention.
He hurt.
Adesanya retreats. He's in trouble.
He is in trouble.
Oh, man, he's hurt. If Adesanya won the first round, I feel like this may be Gastelum's round. It could be 2-2 going into the fifth.
20 minutes down.
Wow.
Gastelum raises his hands.
That is the most hurt we've ever seen Israel Adesanya for sure in a fight. The most adversity he's ever felt.
He's been hurt twice this fight.
Yes.
It's the power of killing Gastelum.
But really hurt in that round.
I'm more tame now, I'm more reserved, but when I hit this mode called God mode where I just feel like this guy can't touch me. It's like I unlock the cheat code in the game and you just hit God mode and it's like, yeah, I've got this guy by the bag.
We may be 2-2, boys.
Wow, it all comes down to this, the final 5 minutes to determine the UFC's interim middleweight champion.
This is a guy that does everything right. He comes in there with some showsmanship. He comes in there with a little bit of anger. You can see the chip he has on his shoulder. You can see and sense the drive, but there is nothing that is manufactured about this. It comes off crystal clear. This is a real guy.
You know, I'm a new age, new breed. I've got a different mindset as well. When you see me in that cage, you'll see that I'm a different breed. I think it was really important for me to get my experience outside the UFC before I jump in the Shark Tank. And now it's the time. I just feel like I've just hit my stride of my prime, maybe even like just in the cusp of it. And yeah, it's go time.
The last style bender has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long time coming.
My coach usually always say, you know, never look for it, never look for the knockout. So me, I just go in there and I just want to touch them. I just like to touch them, and you touch them enough times because, yeah, I'm not a heavy hitter. And they always said in my career I don't have KO power, but I know I hit sharp. I just want to touch them enough times, and I know they'll fall. They can't take it. Where do I see myself in the division by the end of the year? I see myself at the top.
Fighters, I see you guys creeping on my Instagram. Don't think I don't see you. You watching me, and I've been watching you. But then when you run up on me, you act like you don't know me. Boy, you know who I am now.
It's not the same style. We just keep doing the same shit, which is evolving our game.
In a striking fight, they're not comparable. True. You have to just get the right distance and angle.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. You can touch gloves at this time if you wish. Let's do it.
Everything is just falling into place like I'm in a matrix.
He's so loose.
Yeah.
Even, you know, like a high-profile fight like this, look how relaxed he is in there.
Fight.
Oh, he tagged him in the left, Mike. He heard him
up top.
That's the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about it.
Nice kick.
Ooh, good left hand.
90 seconds in, very good at utilizing all of his reach, turning that shoulder, fighting long.
He said he would make it look easy. He made it look easy.
My first main event, it's only my third fight. I'm just getting warmed up. I still got tricks up my sleeve. Give me some time.
The minute I saw this kid, I was like, holy shit.
Are you already a legit contender, or are you still developing?
I've been a legit contender before I go in this division.
Then you hear him talk.
Middleweights, I'm the new dog in the yard. Not just all over this cage.
I like that too.
I said I took my time. I didn't just jump in. We took our time because we knew we were going to jump at the deep end at some point. So we're ready to face the top 5, the top 10 straight away. 3 fights, 6 months, you know? I put my foot on the gas.
Had a pretty intense stare down with Derek as well. You guys have been going back and forth for a few weeks. Where's the beef?
I said I was a fanboy in 2015. Thing is, I seen him and I said, what's up? He ignored me way back then in 2015. So that already shows me that he knew who I was.
Israel, you're skinny, bro. Hey, you better lift some weights, man. You're skinny as hell. I'm not worried about you.
Bring that chin on the platter and I'll clean it off as well.
We are live. One of the possible 3. This fight as anticipated as any on this pay-per-view here tonight. Derek Brunson, number 6 in the world, taking on the 9th-ranked Israel Adesanya.
This is a real level test fight for Stylebender. This is where we find out what's up. Because this is without a doubt the most dangerous and the most experienced guy he's ever fought. And right now, Derek Brunson's got a hold of him.
Wow, immediately got right to the body lock, Joe.
And look how much bigger he looks.
Almost everyone who fights Adesanya is going to test that takedown defense. He stuck 12 shots in his UFC debut. So Adesanya flips Brunson the bird after Brunson gets warned for twice, Joe.
Do so well that you're doing things you don't even realize you're doing something. Wow.
Good early sign for Adesanya, able to stay upright.
Oh, but immediately re-engages, which I don't think is the best idea in the world. Derek Brunson, who's a very dangerous striker. It shows you how much respect he has for Adesanya. I mean, that's really good. Oh, he stunned him.
Oh, big left and a right. Now the uppercut and the knee. Brunson is down. Adesanya with another knee. Brunson smiles it. Oh! 20 seconds to go in the round.
I don't know, Joe.
Oh, he's with an elbow.
Oh, he's hurt again.
Oh, another knockdown. Israel Adesanya knocks Derek Brunson out in round 1.
That's what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. That's technique. That's the last style bender, folks.
I think you can say right now, that kid's the truth right now.
100%. That was a big test for him tonight, and he got an A+.
I keep saying, man, I don't throw in hope. I aim and fire, down the barrel.
Incredible striking. Do you believe that you should get a top 5 opponent now?
I want to see how these guys perform tonight. I mean, that was my last fight of the year. 4 fights this year, all wins, 2 knockouts.
Paul also called you the best striker in the UFC right now at the end of the broadcast. You feel that way?
Yeah, I feel that way, but I'm the best fighter. I want to prove I'm the best fighter. If you want to prove not just the best boxer, not the best kickboxer, the best jiu-jitsu guy, if you want to be the best fighter in the world, this is where you prove it.
Anderson is fighting for a title shot. If he wins, he will challenge for the middleweight title. Are the same stakes on the line for Mr. Adesanya as well? Does he get
Yeah, this is for the #1 contender position. This is it. This is for the #1 contender. Yeah.
Y'all must have forgot. Like Roy Jones said, y'all must have forgot. You don't know who that man over there, Anderson Silva. I think a lot of you new fans weren't around during his reign. What it felt like. You might have come around the Rousey era or the McGregor era, but you don't realize who this guy is. So he brought me into this game. You know, this guy inspired me to be able to believe like a skinny black guy can just come in here and f*** everyone up. So he brought me into this game, and for me, it'll be an honor to take him out the game.
This fight means more to me than the world title because of Anderson Silva. for me, this is, you know, the guy that I came up watching. So when I beat this guy, this is better than the belt to me.
This is the main event of the evening.
Here we go, folks. Israel Adesanya putting that 15-0 record on the line tonight against the future UFC Hall of Fame. Israel Adesanya is in black. Anderson Silva is in yellow. To counter at all times.
See, there's that question mark kick that I was talking about. And he's getting Anderson to bite on the feints. He fakes. And now Anderson's chasing.
And Adesanya touched Silva with the right hand.
He's hurt.
He's hurt there.
That hurt him. He needs his hands up.
That got a slight wobble out of Silva. Big right hand now from Adesanya. And now an elbow and a knee for good measure.
I'd like to see Anderson get his hands up. Adesanya is now starting to get that read. More feints from Anderson would help. Ooh, big right hands landing. Those punches are landing when he switches stance. He's coming with the straight punches.
Ooh, a couple late left hands, and Silva just able to duck under that left from Silva. Nothing doing. We got a fight. 5 minutes to go. This is our third and final round.
Realistically, this is exactly what fans wanted. Now let's see if they pick up the pace. Ooh, that hurt.
Into the round.
Good left hand by Adesanya. And Adesanya just looking amazing. He is. He's doing everything right, and it's not easy fighting Anderson Silva. He's clipping him.
Adesanya forced to retreat. Silva attempts the flying knee and unable to land.
What a fight.
And so much respect from one man to another.
We have the last style bender, Adesanya.
You know, if I'm playing basketball to play against Michael Jordan, this is it for me. You know, you guys all play EA Sports. I do this for real, and I do it against the best. I'm doing this for a long time, and I appreciate you. You know, hey Rob, heal up quick. Kelvin, put that belt down. Seriously, whatever happens next, shut your mouth. What you gonna do when I run wild on you? Now I love you guys. Out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Israel Adesanya.
It's all about me and how I move in this fight. It's not really about him. He can do what he wants to do, but I'm gonna make him do what I want him to do. I don't have to do shit. Like, example, Brunson, I could smell the fear on him. Kelvin's not scared. He's dangerous, and that's what excites me about him. I'm looking to put him on the stake as well.
Why the quick turnaround off the fight against Anderson Silva?
Before I left Melbourne, like within 2 days, they kind of offered me this fight, and I said, just let me breathe for a second. Let me just get out of Melbourne and just chill. And I think within the next day, I was like, yep, sign me up, I'll do the fight.
The UFC is back in Atlanta for the first time in almost 3 years. It's UFC 236. History will be made. First time ever, 2 interim title fights on the same card. Co-main event, Israel Adesanya against Kelvin Gastelum for the interim middleweight title.
Interim or not interim, at the end of the day, we had a deal. We had a deal when we sat down, Dana, we shook on it. After Anderson Silva, I get a belt in my next fight, and I'm gonna do that.
Come on, boys. Good work. Let's go.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the UFC Interim Middleweight Championship. Introducing Israel Adesanya, the last style bender. Official weight 183 for style bender. And his opponent, Kelvin Gastelum. Official weight 184.
I'm tired of talking, man, honestly. Like, who wants to see a fight? We're gonna see an ass whooping.
You want to talk about a fighter and a human being that appears to be the total package. Enter Israel Adesanya, a few months shy of his 30th birthday.
Here we go.
Here we go is right.
since he's become so successful is in that type of stance.
Hard kick to the body by the last style bender.
Right for Gastelum. And Adesanya retreats.
That's that left hook that Gastelum's throwing off with that right hand.
We have to remember that Kelvin Gastelum is trained by one of the best striking coaches in the world, in Rafael Cordero.
Yes.
And Rafael has formulated a plan to deal with the style and reach of Adesanya.
Adesanya's not committing to any of his techniques right now.
Woo! Kelvin is that left hand is a bomb. Well, what we've learned is that Kelvin Gastelum is very capable of knocking Adesanya out.
Right.
Of Kelvin Gastelum is not to be underestimated.
No, he's very fast.
Adesanya, born in Nigeria, trying to bring New Zealand a UFC championship.
Pressure by Kelvin. He stung him.
It's almost like Israel can't engage him because Kelvin's so powerful.
Yeah.
Woo. Knockdown for Adesanya. So some adversity now for Kelvin Gastelum. 2 minutes to go, round 2.
Big right hand by Adesanya, perfectly placed.
Big reset from Gastelum.
No wind up, nothing.
Back elbow.
Oh, Kelvin's in real trouble. Real trouble.
And look at him, instead of taking a step, he's still trying to go forward.
He's such a
gonna get
warrior.
himself knocked out.
Shout out to Rob Black for the use of the word bink. Here we go. Things are getting interesting, folks.
We'll see how Kelvin Gastelum responds here. He takes the center of the octagon. He is in green. Israel Adesanya is in black.
Oh, he goes high. Look at that.
Oh.
That one got Adesanya's attention.
He hurt
Adesanya retreats. He's the champ of Gastelum.
He is in trouble.
Oh, man, he's hurt. If Adesanya won the first round, I feel like this may be Gastelum's round. It could be 2-2 going into the 5th.
20 minutes down.
Wow.
Gastelum raises his hands.
That is the most hurt we've ever seen Israel Adesanya for sure in a fight. The most adversity he's ever felt.
He's been hurt twice this fight.
Yes.
The power of Kelvin Gastelum.
But really hurting that round.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Wow, it all comes down to this. The final 5 minutes to determine the UFC's interim middleweight champion. Both guys known for having tremendous cardio. And both ready to go here to try to secure a UFC title.
He's got to take the momentum back from Kelvin Gastelum.
Nice handiwork there from Adesanya. But huge volume from Gastelum in round 4.
Oh, nice front kick to the face by Israel. Oh, left hand landed. Thing's skimming him instead of landing straight on.
Oh, huge right for Adesanya.
Adesanya with a guillotine.
Gastelum spins out of it.
Oh, he's in the position. He's on top. The sweep. Oh, he's got him. Oh, Israel got him.
It's not quite on, folks. It's not quite on.
Gastelum's out. Wow. Back to the feet.
Wow, what a fight.
Get the bonus checks ready.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Adesanya is showing championship hard right now. Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
Oh, man.
This is crazy.
This is crazy.
Well, this is how you want to go about winning a UFC title. This is going to be hugely satisfying for whoever has their hand raised if we get there.
Oh, my goodness.
Huge right. Knockdown for Adesanya now. We have had some epic middleweight title fights and another one here. Oh!
Kelvin's in trouble. He's in real trouble.
We might get a stoppage here. Big elbow from Adesanya.
Oh, man, what a performance by Adesanya. He's barely there anymore.
Oh, my God, the spray of blood. Oh.
One of the greatest title fights you will see as Israel Adesanya and Kelvin Gastelum go the 25-minute distance.
Incredible fight, man.
Mexican style. I got it too.
For the winner by unanimous decision and new interim UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
And the new interim UFC middleweight champion of the world. How does it feel and how does it look?
Well, I always envisioned these things, but I was ready for war. I told y'all, I was willing to die, honestly, but I knew I was willing to give it all and leave it all in there. And I said, let's go. But like I said, he's a Mexican warrior, but hey, I got that Mexicano with me too.
Congratulations, man. That was amazing.
I don't like those fights often, but you got to put that in the back book so you know you can do it. They didn't know I had that dog in me, man.
I hear you, brother.
Fifth round, I put it on them. Foot on the gas.
5 rounds before you go for your Twitter, too.
UFC 243 is upon us, a striking extravaganza as well. You know, you've got obviously Robert Whittaker. Israel Adesanya is like the second coming of the Matrix.
I gotta go with Whittaker, man.
I see Whittaker taking that one. I'm gonna have to stick with Whittaker.
I'm gonna go with Whittaker.
Robert Whittaker.
Brett Okamoto with ESPN alongside the man DC, Daniel Cormier, the champ. We just 60,000 people, about 60,000 people came into this building. They wanted to see there were going to be 2 middleweight champions who walked into the octagon. There would only be one who would walk out, and it was Israel Adesanya. He is the undisputed middleweight champion.
About to walk into battle in front of a record-setting crowd. Oh, and by the way, that crowd is against him. He's telling us something here. I mean, this is a guy with ice running through his veins.
I did it in 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, and now the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, the last style bender.
Man, it's honestly unreal. I've said this for so long. They said I don't have no knockout power. You too skinny, bro. You know who's next. I got this overly inflated balloon animal. This heavy Ricky Martin wannabe. This Poja China. He better not step in there because this is my cage tonight. Trust me, when I'm done with him, he'll really look like Ricky Martin. Botched.
Your new undisputed middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya.
But I also think the bigger story here is he is the next superstar of the UFC.
You're never as good as they say you are. You're never as bad as they say you are. All that matters is how you see yourself. Everything is just falling into place like I'm in a matrix.